So there's kind of a popular thing going on right now that I want to illuminate some truth on, and that is no cost loans. You guys are smarter than that. You know that a mortgage isn't free. But how much does it really cost? You've got appraisers, you've got title companies, you've got title insurance, escrow companies, buyers, sellers, mortgage people, processors, underwriters. The number of people that are involved in a mortgage transaction is a lot. And in Arizona, it can cost up to $8,000 or more. Now, do you pay the $8,000? Technically, yes. Do you pay that out of pocket? No. Here's what I'm talking about. Most people are selling no-cost loans. And these no-cost loans are just no costs to you at the beginning of a transaction. So how do they get paid for? Here's how. The interest rate. Even though you may not be paying for those costs, even though you may not be paying for those fees up front, you do pay for them over the life of the loan through the rate. Again, you're smarter than that. You guys know that loans and mortgages aren't free. They aren't. And do you pay for those up front? Not always. You can pay, but you do pay for them. And you typically pay for them in the interest rate. If you see a new home builder who's offering something that says, hey, use us, and we'll give you $8,000 or $5,000 or whatever to use our new home, our builder's lender, you guys think that's free? No, you're paying for it through the interest rate. If you see a gimmicky mortgage program that says, oh, we're paying for your appraisal, do you think they're really paying for your appraisal? No, you pay for it, and you pay for it through the interest rate. So here's your call to action. If you're going to use, or if you're going to obtain a mortgage, make sure you find out where the costs are coming in. Make sure that somebody tells you the truth about the costs. If you don't want to pay for your costs up front, that is great. But make sure you work with someone who's transparent and tells you, no problem, those costs can be paid for through the interest rate. And then you choose your interest rate. You're not forced your interest rate and lied to, saying that these costs aren't really being charged to you. The way that they're paying for it is by charging you a higher interest rate above market value, having some margin built in, and then taking that profit of that margin and paying for those costs. So again, you're paying for it through the interest rate. Know that, know that, know that. Do not assume that there is a free mortgage out there. There is not. And a no-cost mortgage, quote unquote, or a mortgage that doesn't cost you a ton up front, it may not be what's best for you. You really want to make sure you're working through the options. Now, it might be best for you, but you're not going to know that until you work with a mortgage company or a mortgage person who's transparent enough to communicate the truth to you. So there's your Monday morning piece of advice, something that I've been seeing a lot of no-cost loans and people thinking they're getting a mortgage for free, but you're smarter than that. You know that's not true. Now it's time for some coffee. I just love how it dances. Coffee that dances, it's better.